kick ass.
Yeah, dude. They are. They seem like some of the coolest dudes too. They have a YouTube channel that they like document the making of their music videos and stuff like that. Like they do little vlogs essentially of like the filming of their music videos and stuff like that, which is a neat kind of insight into their dynamic as a band. And yeah, this was the first song that I found of theirs, but basically everything on their album Dead End is just, it's solid front to back. It's so good.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to listen to all that because that was awesome.
Yeah. And I think, yeah, I said earlier that they had one EP and then the single. I think that they've actually got another EP, yeah, from 2018, which is a little bit of an old, it's a little bit of an older one. I haven't listened to it, so I don't know if it's the same sort of quality as the other stuff. But I mean, like I said, this is just super solid, really just kick-ass stuff.
Yeah, you know this is right up my alley.
Yeah. Because it's got that really sort of like hooky chorus, but everything else is just down and dirty, super heavy.
Yeah, and I like it heavy.
Guitars everywhere.
Yes, yep. I love it all.
On one of their vlogs, they're shooting a music video in their hometown, middle of nowhere, Canada. And they've got this giant monster truck, and it gets to the point like they're doing like donuts in this like field or whatever, and one of the guys almost gets crushed by the monster truck because it almost falls over because it's God. Like going in donuts so crazy. It's wild.
Yeah, I would not want to be crushed by a monster truck.
They do some crazy shit for their music videos. That one was for the song Home, which is another really good one off of the more recent album that they had.
I'm going to have to go watch that music video.
That was the other thing that they got really popular for. I was going through their YouTube. They also got really popular for, I think it was a TikTok or something, that is a cover of Simple Plan's I'm Just a Kid, but it's the adult version.
Oh, nice.
And it's just all the same things, but it's just about how shitty it is to be an adult, which is funny.
It's probably very factual.
Yeah. Well, these guys are awesome. I'm super into them.
Yeah. You've helped the band make a new fan today.
All right. Wonderful. Hopefully a few.
Yeah. Hopefully a few, at least. I know I'm definitely going to go listen to more of their music, and I hope that everyone else listening to this right now is also going to, because that was badass.
Yeah, that Dead End album, there is no filler on that. It is great front to back.
Well, very, very cool, man. I think I have the perfect song to transition to from that. That's even heavier.
All right. Yes, give it to me.
It is from my band, Let It Rot. It's called Lake of Fire, and I actually helped put it together with the band before I was actually in the band, and the old guitar player had this riff that I really liked, and so I was like, we're running with this. And then it was just me and him recording in my basement, and I had Brandon, the lead singer, lay down a riff for not the part right after the intro riff, but the main verse riff when the vocals come in. And it's like everyone had their own part in helping to create this song. 3 of the 5 members at the time are not in the band anymore, but everyone that's now in the band has just a ton of talent, and we are really grateful I'm really grateful to be able to have the opportunity the opportunity to have joined them and not only be their guitarist, but their producer and songwriter as well. And that's not to say like, oh, I approve of everything, but I do in a way. But if someone's got ideas that are really dope, I'm like, please send them to me. Like, I want as many ideas from everyone as possible. Like, the more that everyone contributes, the better an album is going to be, a better representative album of everyone. And
for sure, because that's one of the great things about collaborating on music is the fact that one person has an idea and then that inspires somebody else. and everybody's just small little differences in influence really just shines through. And I think that that's how you get the most original sounding music, is when a bunch of people who all have their own influences collaborate on something, because they're not all going to have the exact same goal, but they're all going to end up at one place.
Right, exactly. And for a little bit more context, before this song came out, I mixed their EP, End of Humanity, and one of the songs on there, Order of the Black Worm, got onto New Metal Tracks, that Spotify playlist that at the time had more than 400,000 monthly listeners, that I think is now up to over 600,000. So it's gotten like 170,000 streams since its release.
That is wild.
And that was the first EP and the first like real like metalcore / death metal project that I mixed and mastered that actually like took off and landed on a big playlist. So that was really cool to see something that I worked on, get a bunch of streams. But yeah. Lake of Fire, the song that I'm going to play right now, is the first song that I like helped them fully produce from the very beginning to the end. With End of Humanity, I didn't help with any of the recording or the writing. I just did the mixing and mastering.
Gotcha.
And
all right.
One more thing. I'm not sure if anyone's familiar with Metal Injection, but that's the site that it premiered on.
Nice. I didn't even know that. That's super cool.
Yes, sir. So here is Lake of Fire by Let It Rot.